It was so nice to revisit the world of Coyote Sunrise and Coyote Lost and Found. Coyote is such a great character. She embodies the known and unknown of middle graders. There are many assumptions often made about what middle schoolers go through and how much they can handle, but Coyote demonstrates a deep maturity that perfectly encapsulates what kids often feel. Dan Gemeinhart's latest book begins with our protagonist Coyote shockingly uncovering her mother's ashes behind a bookshelf. It turns out that her mother had been with her all along, and it's incredibly astonishing to her, and the reader as well. But that's not all. It turns out that her mom had written down in detail where she wanted her ashes to be spread. Coyote's dad, Rodeo, had put it off for so long, but now, especially with Coyote making this discovery, the time was finally right. The only problem? Coyote realizes that she had donated the book with the directions for where her mom wanted her ashes to be spread over a year ago. So Coyote and her dad, with friends old and new, set out to find the missing book. The only problem? Only Coyote actually knows why they're taking the trip. She sells it as a little adventure that her mom wanted them to go on. So Coyote is not sharing everything, and she's holding on to secrets. They'll reveal themselves as the story unfolds, but all I gotta say is that there are twists, there are turns, there are deep emotions in Lost and Found. It's an amazing continuation of Coyote's heartfelt story. And the author, Dan, does an excellent job weaving deep emotions and topics into Lost and Found. So many kids have to deal with loss, and grief can be a powerful thing. And while there are stages of grief, each person, especially kids, go through entirely different and unique ways of feeling grief. Like the uniqueness of the fingerprint. Coyote and Rodeo each have their own special way of grieving. I just loved Lost and Found, getting the chance to revisit stories to see how our favorite protagonists have grown, or what they're up to lately. It rarely happens, and that's why sequels or continuations are so enjoyable. A big thanks to Dan Gemeinhart for giving us another chance to share Coyote's world and experience her journey. This is a heartwarming and touching read that I highly recommend. A 10 out of 10. I loved it. Bye!